Hello everyone, I am Professor Dr. V.T. Pate, Assistant Professor in Commerce from Arts Commerce Science College, Narangao, Pune. Today we are discuss about the two concepts according to the Income Tax Act 1961. The first concept is residential status and the second concept is perquisites of motor car. The first concept is residential status of a person must be derived with reference to each previous year. He is resident if any of the following two conditions are satisfied. The residence of a person in India derived into two categories. The first is the resident of India and second is the resident and ordinary resident in India. The first category is resident of India. The condition number first is he has been in India for a total period of 182 days or more during the last previous year. And the condition number second, under the resident of India, he has been in India, stay in India for a total of 365 days or more during the last four immediately preceding years, and also he has been in India for at least 60 days during the previous year. So these are the basic condition according to the Income Tax Act 1961 in the category of resident of India. The second condition and the second situation under that category is resident and ordinary resident in India. The, the first condition is you have stayed in India for 729 days in aggregate during the last four financial years. And the second condition is you have stayed in India for two or more financial years out of the previous four financial years. So these are the two conditions according to the Income Tax Act 1961 in the concept of resident of India. The second thing, one more important concept under the Income Tax Act 1961, and the concept is the perquisites of motor car. The valuation of perquisites in the respect of motor car. If your motor car is totally official purpose, that means the conditions to be satisfied. If the motor car is used for official purpose, is totally used for official purpose, the totally exempt from our tax regime. The official purpose motor car is totally exempted from our tax regime. And also same thing, if your motor car is totally used for private or personal purpose, that means the conditions to be satisfied. If the motor car is used for private or personal purpose, the totally amount is not taxable under the head of the salary, but is totally a taxable amount under the head of salary in the Income Tax Act 1961. The one more condition of the valuation of motor car, if the motor car is owned by the employer means the owner of the company. If your motor car is totally owned by the employer and also the running and maintenance expenses is also reimbursed and paid by the employer, by the owner, the two basic conditions. The first is our cubic capacity of motor car is below 1600 cc or a 1.6 liter capacity engine. The amount is rupees 1800 per month and also rupees 900 per month expenses to be added for that figure. And the condition number second, our motor car cubic capacity is exceeding 1600 cc or a 1.6 liter cubic capacity engine. The amount is rupees 2400 per month and the plus addition rupees 900 per month for the expenses of that car. One more thing, if the motor car is totally owned by the employer or is totally owned by the owner of the company, but the actual expenses, that means the running and maintenance expenses paid and reimbursed by the employee. The two basic conditions. The first is cubic capacity within below 1600 cc or a 1.6 liter cubic capacity engine. The amount is rupees 600 per month and also rupees 900 per month for the running expenses of motor car. And the condition number second is the cubic capacity exceeding 1600 cc or 1.6 liter capacity engine. The amount is rupees 9,900 per month and also plus the 900 per month for the valuation of motor car. If the motor car is totally owned by the employee, that means the motor car's possession and the ownership is totally converted to the employee, the workers. Again, the official purpose of the motor car is totally exempted amount from our tax regime. And second thing, the personal and private purpose of the motor car is taxable under the income tax head of salary of according to the Income Tax Act 1961. These are also the official and also the private purpose. The running and maintenance expenses is paid by the employer. The condition number first is the cubic capacity is below 1600 cc or the 1.6 liter engine capacity. The amount is the total expenses of motor car, the less rupees 2700 per month of expenses. And the second condition is the cubic capacity is 1600, above 1600 cc capacity plus the 1.6 liter engine capacity. The actual expenses minus 3,300 per month value added to the particular thing. So these are the two basic conditions, the very important concepts of Income Tax Act 1961. The first is residential status and second is perquisites of motor car. Thank you.